Hello everyone and welcome to this channel. It's your girl Annie here, and you can see directly that I was obsessed with something lately. It indeed become colder outside, and I've been making a lot of hand warmers because I want to write a pattern. I think this one is my favorite until here, made with back loop single crochets. And as you can see on my left hand, I've been lazy to make all those back loop slip stitches, so I made a hybrid with double crochet mesh stitch, as it is just to make a test. So today I'm going to test this little drawing here. I wrote the count of the stitches. You may not understand, but I do, and that's the most important. If you do and want to try it out, just go ahead and tag me. Maybe you will be more successful. I'm gonna test it with this acrylic yarn. I'm going to work back loop slip stitches. I wanted to continue this too. It is very short because it is also a test. And just like for the beanie and the hand warmer, I work in creases in the sense of the rows. I don't know yet where I'm going with this. So I started it here and the rose just goes around. I like how it looks. I used the same stitches as the Eliza cardigan top. And I wanted to test a bra cup design I was imagining this morning. Yes, it is the same yarn as the beanie and as this hand warmer. I maybe will make a full set of this color. I have a lot of this color. Well, I'd like to explain first, I don't speak live because it's very noisy at my place right now. And apart from that, I wanted to talk about the tutorials because as the auto doubling is available on my channel now, I really don't think I need to make the two languages in French and in English. I only want to make them in French as it is the language I'm most comfortable with and will correct the auto doubling if needed. So for the next tutorial, I'm going to post it in French and you guys can put it in English in the settings, but all the vlog videos will remain in English. I checked the auto doubling for the upcoming video and it was very accurate, so I think it will be okay to follow the tutorial with the auto doubling, and you can activate the subtitles too if needed. So let's start with the bra cup. I wanted to have some texture, and also I was really wondering what I wanted to make of my French channel, and I thought of alternating making English and French vlogs and alternate posting on the two channels, but I really want to keep making the tutorials and put it on this main channel now. Actually, this one was the secondary at first, but as it gained more subscribers, now it is the main channel. And that's why I want to keep posting the tutorials on this one. So you won't hear my voice anymore if you're listening to English tutorials. That's why I wanted to keep making the vlogs in English so that you guys don't forget my voice. And for both French and English subscribers to find their happiness, if I may say. The most important anyway in crochet tutorials is that the instructions are clear, and even with an AI voice, it is really super clear, even clearer than mine. Sometimes I discover new vocabularies in the auto doubling. I'm often like, oh, that's how you say it in English? So I think it is a win-win because you will have really accurate instruction and clear. And if something is not clear, you always can ask me in the comment section. So this is how it looks like. It is just double crochet and back loop slip stitches, but it doesn't look like how I wanted it to look like. So I'm gonna change some stuff and try some other method. But it looks nice though. But this is not the result I wanted to have. But I'm gonna keep it just in case for now. I have so many little pieces of test like this. I will make a video review of all of them one day. So let's make another test and try out something else. Here I make like little stairs and we'll see if it renders better. And so here is the result. It is closer to what I imagined. I have materials to work with and it has more depth to it too. I don't know if that's how you say it. Like it has more bump, closer to the form of a bra cup, as the other one was quite flat. But the part in the middle is really close to what I wanted, but it needs a little more work. Which one do you prefer? The flatter one can be for A cups and B cups, and the other one can be made for above. And of course with more rows and bigger. But this one can definitely go in the pile of pattern material, but need more work. And on the side you can really see the difference. This one has more depth. Let's now test the hand warmer design with this really bright acrylic yarn and with a smaller crochet hook. It really takes a lot of time to make all the rows, especially with back loop slip stitches. That's why all of the latest hand warmers I did has half mesh stitches. I should probably frog them at some point. I really don't know if I can sell those one day. You know, that is mainly my problem. I don't take time to sell all my items. I end up with a bunch of crocheted stuff. I can open a whole market with them, with all the tutorials I make and all the testing, but I only want to spend my time designing and I completely put aside the marketing part. I just want to make videos. I need an assistant to do all the stuff I don't like to do. I should have opened my website like months ago or put them on some selling websites, but I'm lazy. I always postpone it because I think of a new design and I just want to test it and crochet it and draw it and I forget everything else. So here are some back loop slip stitches, thickness of a chain stitch, but takes the time of a single crochet. I hate doing it, but it looks so good. So I finished crocheting what I draw and I need to keep on making it in symmetrical to complete the second half of this part, as usually the missing part is just regular rows. So here I complete the other half and it gives this. Does it look weird? Or am I the weird person? Anyway, so this is the part for the thumb and it is the only tricky part as the rest would be just going back and forth across. That is the boring part because I just need to add thickness to connect the two parts. It looks okay until now, but it is super thick. So I finished the little glove hand warmer. Here is where I connected it. Definitely gonna work on another method to make it less visible. Let's try it on. It looks good, but I think it's too big at some part. It is well fitted, but I think I could have made the rows on the thumb shorter. So this would be okay for a bigger hand than mine. For now, my favorite is this one, and it is perfectly fitted to my hand. So I'm definitely gonna make the pattern of this one, and easier to make and faster as it is single crochets. And as for this top, I didn't finish it, but I did continue making it. This is how it looks in the back, and it's decent, pretty decent in the front. As you can see, I didn't finish it, but I figured out something too late, but figured out that the two sleeves don't have the same size. Here you can see the first one is longer and larger. So I figure at some point I used a smaller crochet hook, but didn't notice it until too late. And I think I'm not going to continue this. Probably gonna frog someday, or I don't know. But I'm not feeling to continue it as it is a test. I don't think I'm gonna touch it anymore. It's just gonna go in the pile of tests I'm never gonna touch again until I find an idea what to do about all of them. I want to say that's it for today, but that is not, because I am going to work on the next octagon. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm gonna use those two colors. This one would be a long sleeves octagon cardigan. It's getting pretty late, so I think I'm gonna make it for another vlog video. I'm gonna start it tonight, but I'm gonna show you the progress in another video. It would at the same time be the testing and the display, because the tutorial would be of a tiny version like I used to do with the octagon shirt. It is way easier to keep the whole thing in frame on camera. I'm going to post maybe some progress on TikTok and Instagram or as YouTube shorts if it is not a fail. I only can use black yarn for the testing part as they are unusable for tutorials. And I have a lot of black yarn. So it is time to use them. And I find those two colors go well together. With cardigans, and especially long sleeves ones, the worst part is the beginning, as a long foundation chain is usually needed and making all those double crochets across the foundation chain. Let's end this video on this note. Thank you guys a lot for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you did appreciate it, and if you're looking forward to see the result of this octagon and also the tutorial. There will be other tutorials before this one, as it will take some time to finish it, and there is already a tutorial just waiting to be posted. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want more crochet contents, to follow me on my social medias, and tag me if you want to try off some of those ideas. I try to make the tutorial in the pattern of the hand warmer very soon, and there's a crochet assembly / no sewing technique that I thought of that I'm going to share with you guys very soon too. Maybe it's not a big deal, but I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I don't know if it is original or if someone already did this, but I'm looking forward to share it. And tell me if you already saw it somewhere. Maybe I'm just excited for nothing. Well, see you guys very soon, and happy crocheting. It is nice to make the voice off, as I can correct it when I stutter. And most of the time I forget the topics I wanted to talk about live, so this is definitely practical.